Raconteur, a person who tells anecdotes in an engaging and amusing way. Storyteller, narrator, chronicler. The old man was a gifted raconteur who captivated everyone at the campfire. At dinner parties, she shined as a charming raconteur. He built his podcast around being a skilled raconteur of real crime stories. Irascible, easily angered or irritable. Short-tempered, cranky, hot-headed. The irascible chef shouted at the staff over a minor mistake. Despite his irascible nature, his friends remained loyal. He became more irascible under stress and pressure. Pseudonym, a fictitious name used by an author or performer. Alias, pen name, nom de plume. The writer published all her novels under a pseudonym. Many celebrities use a pseudonym to protect their privacy. He adopted a pseudonym to separate his poetry from his legal career. Ratified, formally approved or confirmed. Approved, validated, endorsed. The treaty was ratified by both countries' parliaments. Only after it was ratified did the new law take effect. The board ratified the decision to expand internationally. Curbing, controlling or limiting something. Restricting, restraining, suppressing. The government is curbing emissions to fight climate change. He focused on curbing his sugar intake for better health. Strict policies are curbing the spread of misinformation online. Leapfrog, to jump over or surpass by skipping steps or stages. Surpass, overtake, bypass. The startup managed to leapfrog its competitors with new technology. She leapfrogged several levels in the company due to her skills. The player leapfrogged defenders on his way to scoring. Kumquats, small citrus fruits with sweet skin and tart flesh. Fruit, citrus, tangelo. She garnished the salad with sliced kumquats. Kumquats make a delicious marmalade when cooked with sugar. At the market, they sold bags of fresh kumquats. Taut, stretched or pulled tight, tense. Tight, strained, rigid. The rope was pulled taut between the two poles. Her face looked taut with anxiety before the speech. The fabric was taut and smooth across the bed frame. Adrenaline, a hormone that increases heart rate and energy in response to stress or excitement. Epinephrine, excitement, surge. His body surged with adrenaline as he stepped on stage. Extreme sports give him an adrenaline rush. The adrenaline kicked in just as the car skidded. Demographics, statistical data relating to population groups. Population statistics, census. The company analyzed customer demographics before launching the product. Demographics show a rising number of older adults in the area. Targeting the right demographics improved their advertising results. Conservation, the act of protecting and preserving natural resources. Preservation, protection, sustainability. The organization promotes wildlife conservation. Water conservation is critical during droughts. Forest conservation helps maintain biodiversity. Domineering, asserting one's will over others in an arrogant way. Overbearing, controlling, bossy. Her domineering attitude made teamwork difficult. He grew up under a domineering father. The manager was fired for his domineering behavior toward staff. Acquaintance, a person known slightly but not closely. Associate, contact, peer. I bumped into an old acquaintance from university. She is more of an acquaintance than a friend. Business functions often lead to many new acquaintances. Seamless, smooth and without interruptions or obvious joins. Flawless, smooth, uninterrupted. The transition from one scene to another was seamless. They provide seamless service across all platforms. Her presentation was seamless from start to finish. Vulgarity, lack of taste or refinement. Offensive or crude behavior. Crudeness, indecency, obscenity. The movie was criticized for its excessive vulgarity. He was known for his vulgarity in speech and manners. Vulgarity in public discourse is becoming more common. Fledged, having developed the necessary feathers or skills to fly or operate independently. Matured, developed, grown. The fledged bird took flight for the first time. Now fully fledged, the company competes in global markets. He's a fledged actor, ready to take on major roles. Sitcom, a situational comedy, typically a television series. Comedy, TV show, series. She starred in a popular 90s sitcom. Sitcoms often revolve around quirky but lovable characters. They watched reruns of the classic sitcom all weekend. Airbrushed, altered to improve appearance, often by smoothing flaws. Edited, retouched, refined. The magazine cover was heavily airbrushed. He airbrushed the photo to remove blemishes. Her memory of the past felt airbrushed and idealized. Sentimental, driven by feelings of tenderness, nostalgia, or emotion. Emotional, nostalgic, tender. She kept the necklace for purely sentimental reasons. He became sentimental when talking about his childhood. The film was touching but overly sentimental at times. Rumination, deep or repetitive thinking, often about problems or past events. Contemplation, reflection, brooding. His constant rumination kept him awake at night. Rumination over the failure prevented her from moving on. Meditation helped him reduce cycles of negative rumination.